Oh, the test worked. You were testing for a long time.
Who knows what I was doing. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to Latchkey Lobby. All right, here we are. Sunday again. Can you imagine? So, what do you want to talk about today, baby?
I don't know. What's happened?
Lindsey Graham died.
Well, yeah.
Or was killed.
No, you know.
Potato.
Yeah, a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Column A, a little bit of column B.
Yep.
A little bit of botulism. No, allegedly. We have no idea. So here's my thing. My thing is that the thing I saw on Facebook says he died suddenly after an illness.
An illness.
Illness doesn't kill you suddenly.
Sepsis does.
That's what Kelly Sue said. Sepsis.
But
and all I could think was, he doesn't look septic. I've never seen him look septic. When
was the last time you looked at a picture of Lindsey Graham?
Today. Yeah.
Yeah, but how old was the picture?
Oh, who knows? Who can tell? Anyway, yeah, so no kids, no wife, died suddenly.
He had his little wand at the Disneyland a little while ago.
Oh, was that the guy?
Yeah, that's the guy. He had his little magic wand.
Oh.
He was a childless dude at Disneyland, dressed up like a fairy princess.
Well, I don't think he was. That's alleged. Stop it.
Well, you know.
I don't want to get sued. Knock it off. All right.
Well, it's another warmonger.
I think it's suspect. Died suddenly of an illness. Whatever. He was 71 years old. And it was a couple days after his senator. Well, okay. Almost everybody's too old to be a senator, and the people that aren't too old to be senators. Well, not all of them. A select group that aren't too old to be senators are absolute radical idiots. So there's that.
Well,
but then there's some young ones that are good, like that one guy and then that other guy. Can't remember his name.
That helps. The one guy with hair. He's got hair.
Yes.
And he wear clothes.
With hair.
Yeah. I mean.
Anyway.
That narrowed it down. Because there's like.
Are we back at war with Iran?
I have no idea. I stopped paying attention.
Who even cares? Does it affect the price of gas? Again, who gives a crap, right? I mean, here we are, regular Americans, right? Just sitting around the table, having discussions, and we have no control over anything. I accept that. So, yeah, price of gas, who gives a crap? War with Iran, whatever. I mean, I think, expressed before that just bomb them, dude. Just bomb them back in the Stone Ages, whatever. I think that
it's the only thing those people understand is sheer strength.
I don't even understand how it is that they're in charge of the Strait of Hormuz.
Because people let them.
Not only that, it's a great big world. Go around a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that shaves off weeks is the whole point. It shaves off weeks and thousands of dollars in shipping costs and all that. That's the whole reason why.
So either the price of gas is high because the strait's closed because we're having this conflict with Iran, or the gas is high because we have to go further to get it. Either way, what's the common denominator here? Gas is high. Okay, then who cares? Just overcome. Can't somebody think of some fancy idea?
Bomb them. That's
not a fancy idea.
That's a great idea. Just bomb them. Get rid of them.
We should talk about something happier.
What happy?
I don't know.
Well,
is there anything good?
I don't know.
I think Spencer Pratt's going to expose the election fraud in LA.
If he doesn't
get killed,
die from a sudden illness.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
and there it is. See,
the people that kill for sudden illnesses don't want the shit that he's put out there. Hey,
what he's putting out there is the truth, though. They did steal the election. Nithya Raman, no chance in hell she got those votes. Oddly enough, same number of ballots that were mysteriously counted as the same number of homeless people on Skid Row. And he interviewed, or his team, I should say, interviewed a whole bunch of people that said, yeah, we went down there and talked to the people in Skid Row. Yeah, they were paid for their vote and they were told who to vote for. So, you know, and again, it goes back to the same thing that we were talking about last time. Where's the accountability? Where are the people, the cops?
We have been letting them get away with it for decades.
That doesn't make it right.
So there is no accountability because there's nobody There's nobody in charge. It's basically a whole bunch of toddlers who figured it out. If they keep putting their hand in the cookie jar, they can just keep getting cookies because there's no adult around to stop them.
Okay, but eventually something has to happen. Something's got to give on that front. Just saying, eventually. I don't know if it'll happen in my lifetime, but I feel like the politicians play the long game. They play the thousands of years out game, things that they will never see come to fruition. They just get that ball rolling.
They tell you the whole goal of life is to plant a tree that you will never see the shade under. And there's nobody that has accepted that idea bigger than the politicians in America, because they've already sold us out, sold our children out and our grandchildren out. Now they're looking at selling out. As long as they can keep making money today off the backs of our great grandchildren, they will 1000% do it.
It's a sad commentary of our times.
We're going to be kids born today are already $15,000 in debt.
Yeah. Pretty much you come out of the womb with a bill attached to your ass that says you're in debt.
No, that's what that whole Social Security number is. It's your...
What Social Security?
That's your...
Oh my gosh. So I've been listening to podcasts, right? And Lord help me, the podcasts out there are plentiful. And Social Security... I don't understand why they make it so complicated. So there's this guy on this pod, and I wish I could remember his name, but basically he does these Social Security calculations. So if you're married and then there's a thing where you can get survivor benefits, but then there's a calculation if one spouse dies first and the other, and how many years, there's a fly flying around, how many years you've been collecting thus far, and this and that. I mean, there's this whole calculation. It's not just, hey, let me sign up for Social Security. No, let me calculate what the payout is this age versus that age, and I get a percentage of my husband's based on whether it's more or less. And then if I work, how much can I work in order, for me to earn extra money, but without losing benefits? And, if you do a certain thing, you got to pay the benefits back, and, and there's all these timelines and everything. What in the actual shit? I didn't realize that I had to have a PhD from NASA just to fucking retire. Like, why? And then don't even get me started on the medical. What do they call that? Medicare? Bullshit. You don't care. You don't care about my time. You don't care about my mental capacity. You don't care about my benefits. They don't care about shit, because there's all these supplementals or whatever that you got to pick. Boy, let me tell you. Thank the merciful Lord I'm not old enough to retire yet, and I pray to God I lose my mind before it's time for me to run the calculations, or I stumble upon some other freaking genius that can help me figure it out, because that's what it takes. Mensa smart. That's what it takes. Yeah. Just so you're aware. You don't care because you're going to work until when?
I die.
But for the rest of us, I mean, what in the actual shit is going on here?
It's intentional. It's the same system they started with the VA. So the way they use the VA, that was a test dummy for how retirees are going to be treated. Because the way the VA works is there's, say, 200 admin in every building. Well, not really 200, but there's a lot. There's a lot of admin. And the admin's,
allegedly 200.
And the admin's job, the entire job of that admin is to not let you be seen by the nurse. So if they can force you to sit there for 8-10 hours, multiple days in a row.
Until so you have to leave and go back to work to feed your children.
Well, no, you have to leave and go to the hospital because you're about to die from sepsis from whatever your military injury is.
Rest in peace, Lindsey Graham.
Well, and that's the whole thing is the admin's entire job is to not let you get seen by the nurses. And let's say there's 100 admin. which means there's now 10 nurses. And the 10 nurses' entire job is to not let you be seen by the doctor. And so those guys are going to give you...
Maybe it can't be that way.
They're going to give you the Band-Aids and the Tylenol or the over-the-counter prescriptions, whatever they can do to get you out of the door, because as soon as you leave them and you've taken whatever they give you, then you have to start the process all over again and start at the admin, whose entire job is to not let you be seen by the nurses.
All right.
Whose nurses is not allowed to be seen by the doctor. And the doctor is a fucking idiot whose entire job, he gets paid a salary.
In fairness.
He gets paid a salary. He's a wage grade or WS, WG, or GS government salaried position, which
I don't
means
know what any of those letters
all that it means is he's a salaried position. He gets paid his $10,000 a month. No matter if he sees one dude in a month or 4 billion dudes in a month. So guess how many people he's gonna see? He's gonna see the one. So that's why it's set up that way. Oh, and the doctor that you're seeing at the VA probably can only work at the VA because he's got all those what do they call that? Where malpractice suits against him from the local hospitals or wherever he moved here from. So they literally, it's designed that way. The whole system is designed to make you give up on using the VA so that they save money, because they're paying the doctor not what he's worth. They're paying him what they can get away with paying him.
Okay, but...
And that's what they do with Medi-Cal. Or Medicaid.
Medicare.
Same thing.
Meta something.
It's meta what and meta not medicine, but maybe it is medicine with an S.
It's meta something. It's medicine. S-I-N.
Yeah. I mean, that's the whole point.
Here's what I would like. I would love for there to be just like a computer program, almost like we don't chisel things out in stone anymore. Not like back in the day with the Pony Express and the Romans and shit making statues out of marble with, men's genitals on the outside showing and whatever. But maybe like we live in the age of technology, not like we got to scratch it out with pencil and paper like when we were kids. But wouldn't it be cool if there was some computer program out there that would literally just figure that shit out? Like maybe we could use, what's that thing called? AI? Maybe we could use something super smart. Hey, Elon Musk, can you please get with Big Balls and figure out some way to make that happen to where people could just put in, like, say, my social and my husband's social, and the computer can just spit out the ideal time for us to start taking our retirement. Just a couple parameters, super simple, nothing complicated. We don't need complicated. We're aged. We don't need complicated. And as for the medicine care, whatever benefits, the SIN benefits, make it simple, damn it.
None of it's simple.
All right, well.
It's by design. They want you to give up before you get it.
Yeah, maybe if Lindsey Graham had something better, he wouldn't be passed away.
Oh, Lindsey Graham, he had the Rolls Royce of medical coverage.
Obviously, it didn't help him.
Well, when you die from sudden illness.
Oh my gosh, right.
Well, sudden illness is some dude sticking a needle in your neck.
Get a tin hat real quick.
Aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil not the same as tin. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Tin foil hat, aluminum foil. I feel like those are the same thing. I feel like I don't know when that happened.
I honestly don't remember.
You have your phone. Why don't you ask Google?
Because I don't.
Or somebody.
Don't do.
Google. Go to your Google and just push the.
I'm not.
No. What? Go back. Go back. When did tin foil become aluminum foil?
Aluminum foil replaced tin foil after World War II in the late 1940s.
Aluminum
was cheaper, lighter, and more stable than tin, which could leave a metallic
So
taste.
tin and aluminum, not the same thing.
No. Didn't know. Why?
Shortly after World War II, 1940s.
Do they say tinfoil hat or aluminum foil?
I think that they say tinfoil hat. But it's not tinfoil at all.
I think
It's not even
tinfoil-
tin at
I
all.
think tinfoil like corrupts your blood, or
I feel
something
like this
mercury.
day and age, tin, aluminum, nobody knows what anything's made out of anyway, you know? And even all those labels they put on the packages are just a bunch of bullshit.
They just slap the Proposition 65.
60, whatever causes cancer,
Yeah,
that's
they
the
can't.
one
They
they
just
put
slap
on there.
that
They
on
put
there
on
and they
everything.
call it good.
Your windows, your chairs, wood. They put on wood. They put on everything. Everything causes cancer.
And then they just put "do not eat" for the fucking morons to.
Oh, they only do that on Tide Pods now because,
Well-
bless them. I personally think anybody that's dumb enough to eat a Tide Pod,
Good for you.
you deserve
Hey.
what you get.
Well,
They should
for
know
all of
it's
them.
not food. They should know it's not food. At no point in my life and in your life did you ever look at a Tide Pod and go, I'm super hungry. That looks like a yummy, yummy snack.
Well,
Bullshit. Nobody with a sound mind. Speaking of sound minds, was it, who was I listening to today? Trigonometry. You guys do a great job over at Trigonometry. Trigonometry. I'm not sure how you say it exactly, but those guys are funny as crap. And they had this guy on there that was talking about how everybody's medicated and they're unable to feel and they haven't felt anything. And that's why they're all up in the movements. And I'm not talking bowel movements, although it's what
that's
it should
what's
be.
coming out of their mouth.
But they're all up in the movements and they're joining up and splattering paintings with canned soup or whatever the shit they do. And he says it's because people can't feel things and you know, all they want to do is belong and they're just doom scrolling into eternity on their phones.
Is it because they're not feeling anything, or because they've never got their asses whooped for doing stupid shit when they were growing up?
Okay,
Is it a little of column A and a little
B,
bit of
yeah.
column
Column
B?
A, column B situation, but yes, definitely the ass whippings would have helped them realize that, you know,
Life doesn't give a shit.
that suggested or metaphorical pain, not the same as a belt on your backside. So that would have set that straight, right? When your dad comes at you with a 2x4, let me tell you what, not saying that happened to me. I'm not saying it happened to you. I'm simply saying when there's a switch
Allegedly,
on your backside, wooden spoon, spatula, yardstick. We had teachers. I had teachers that would whack you with a yardstick.
Cutting boards.
No, we didn't have the paddles. You mean the paddles?
Yeah. Well, it was a cutting board.
With
it
the
was
holes in it so the air would go through?
Whack. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have that. We had teachers that would make you stand in the front of the class and put your hands out and would chop you. They would whack you with the ruler. Yeah, I wish I could remember that teacher's name because, man, I feel like it was third grade. All I remember is John Bumgardner used to get that a lot.
Allegedly.
No, actually, I saw it with my own eyes.
I thought we were
God
supposed to
bless
throw
John.
allegedly out there like every couple of minutes. So
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I feel like that if a stricter discipline with these younger generations, I don't know what they're called. We're Gen X. They're Gen
Dumbass.
Z, whatever. What are they? Gen Y, millennials.
Then there's Gen Y, Gen Z.
This is where this comes in handy.
And then
Just
now
one
they're
moment, please.
calling themselves
Put your finger
Gen
on that.
Alpha. You could do it too. It's the same code as yours.
Really? Give me a list of the generations by name, starting with Gen X.
Now it's going to sit here and say.
Starting with Generation X, the generations are Generation X, Millennials, Generation Z, Generation Alpha, and Generation Beta.
All right. We have Gen X, which is us, best generation ever. Millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and Gen Beta. Gen Beta, that's the newest one. They were born 2025 to 2039. God
Beta.
help us. Beta like fish. Who knew? Yeah.
Hopefully some of them get their ass whooped.
Gen Y, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, Gen Beta. So I guess they're going by the letters.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I never knew that. They go by the letters.
I wonder why they call them boomers.
Baby, that was the beginning. What's the generation before boomer? What's the generation called before boomers?
The greatest generation.
No, we're the greatest generation. Make no mistake.
Yeah, the silent generation.
Silent. The silent generation between
then
1928 and then boomers. Yeah. All right. So anyway, all of the alpha, beta, whatever, Gen Alpha. Why would they even call it Gen Alpha? Gen asshole is what they should have called it. If they needed an A word, how many A words could you think of besides alpha? Do you really feel like those are the alphas? What is an alpha?
Well,
you're in the
they're going
military
by
and you're an
Greek
alpha.
le-
If you're an alpha male, you're super strong. And
Well, they did Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z, and then they had to start over. What are they going to do? Gen A? No, Gen Alpha. So then now it's going to be Alpha, Beta.
So they're going to go by the military.
No, that's the what is that? The Greek alphabet: Alpha, Beta, Gamma, whatever.
Oh, give me the first 5 letters of the Greek alphabet.
Jeez, you're gonna
First 5 letters of the Greek alphabet.
Gamma, Delta,
Epsilon.
Epsilon.
Yep.
Please let me be dead before we get to Epsilon.
Isn't that what they called COVID? Wasn't that one of the COVID variants? Alpha, Omega, Delta, Omicron. That was it.
Oh, Omicron.
Omicron? Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they'll try to kill us again.
Oh, they're
Rest
already
in
trying.
peace, Lindsey Graham. I wonder if he got the shot.
He did. He was, he got the, whatever they shot up all the, because none of those.
Saline.
It was all saline solution. Biden got his 42 boosters.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's
There's
what's wrong
people
with
I
him.
know that still get boosters.
I know. That's crazy.
I think it's absolute madness. COVID was the flu. That's all it was. Yeah. Lots of people don't agree with that. My own father doesn't agree with that.
It's just...
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. He can have his opinion. We disagree. It's totally fine. We can have a conversation.
You guys still talk every week.
Shockingly,
I know.
right?
It's amazing.
We still actually speak to each other, even though we have a difference of opinion. Yeah, I feel like all people should be like that. Husbands, wives, all the rest.
Nope, getting a divorce.
And good luck to you, sir. He's kidding.
No, I'm saying that's now it's just, I disagree with you about what for dinner. We're getting a divorce.
Oh, nobody wants to stay married anymore. That's true.
It's madness is what it is.
I'm really hoping that takes a turn, though. I'm really hoping, I feel like it is. I like I say, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I feel like there's definitely a group of people, certainly not everybody in any one generation, but there's definitely groups of people within the generations that are actually seeking out quality relationships. They're seeking out commitment. They're seeking out more traditional values. They're seeking that out. And then there's just the crazies.
They're just finding the right person instead of going out and I can always look better on the other side of the fence. They're going out and...
Well, I think they're going out with a list. They're armed with a list of these are the qualities that I want. I had a list.
Yeah, and strangely enough, I ticked none of those boxes.
You ticked them. Tick, tick, tick. I never read you the list, so how would you know?
Because I know you.
It's true.
Why were you looking for me?
I just swiped right.
I know.
God bless Tinder. Try not to snarf coffee out your nose.
Well, it would have been on par.
I'm not sure what that means. All right. So, what have we covered? Medicare is a scam. The war is a scam. Lindsey Graham got scam dead, and the generations are all scams too. And tinfoil and aluminum foil are not the same thing.
Yeah.
In conclusion.
And here I thought you were supposed to be the optimist. No, I'm the pessimist. You're the optimist.
I feel like more a realist, but I guess time will tell. We have 52 episodes to do in a year. So a year from now, we'll go back to the first episode and be like, what in the hell were we saying? Although honestly, I feel like not much is going to change in the next year unless they implement the draft. I heard that too. Implement the draft.
Draft for what?
Because we're going to war.
There's no war. Everybody's fear mongering about this shit. There is no war. What are we doing? We're literally bombing the shit out
them.
of these cavemen that ride on the backs of camels, and all they do is bomb each other into the Middle Ages, and we just helped them.
They bomb other people too.
Well, they bomb every now and then.
Anywhere they can
bombs.
reach.
Yeah, they just throw bombs everywhere. If they happen to hit their neighbor, they don't care.
I feel like if we could just trick them into using all their bombs, winning strategy. Mr. Trump, if you're listening, just trick them into using all their bombs up. Then it won't be a problem.
Well, they used all the bombs that they could throw.
No, I think they still got some in reserve.
Yeah, but they got to rebuild all their missile silos. They can't throw them very far without the missiles attached to them.
Wow. There's that. That's good on us, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the strategy.
Military might. Thank you, Mr. Hegseth. Department of War. Call it what it is. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm totally down with that. I say a strong military is a great thing to have. It's a great thing to have in your back pocket. That and a pit bull and a Tic Tac.
I'll take the Tic Tac.
You know why I thought of Tic Tac? Because that UFO thing was a Diary of a CEO. We were watching that UFO thing.
Yeah.
Which was really interesting. And that guy does have a point. Who was he talking to?
Oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yes. That gentleman is super smart, first off. Secondly...
And we disagree with him about 90% of the shit that he comes out of his mouth.
Well, I don't know about that
smart.
because I haven't listened to 90% of the stuff he says. But here's what I know.
He's a Democrat.
Well, I don't care about his politics, but here's what I know.
When he tells you
Let me make my point.
Everybody
Jesus, I feel like PBD going... Vinny, what are you saying? What are you trying to say?
PBD.
All right. Here's what I know. This is what the man said that I agree with.
Mm-hmm.
He says...
I agree with this too.
Nobody ever says, do you believe in elephants? Why? Because we've seen an elephant, right? And he says, people ask me all the time, oh, do you believe in aliens? And here's the thing. Just show us the aliens. Show us the aliens that you claim you have. And then we don't have to question whether or not we believe in aliens. We'll just know if there are no aliens in whatever secret bunker that the military has, fine, so be it. But I think it would go a long way if the military would stop lying to us and just tell us the truth. Either there are or there aren't. And then all of this debate about whether or not they exist and what they look like can all just be put to bed. So for my money, regardless of his politics, I don't care about that. But what I do care about is show it to me, because do you believe in elephants? Of course, we've seen them.
But giraffes, though, those things are weird.
Sweet Jesus. Every time. Baby, can't you just like get on board with the conversation?
I am.
No, I mean, like, agree with me sometimes.
No, because then we wouldn't have a friggin' podcast.
We would have a really good podcast for all
where
I say something and you say...
Where the dictator says whatever we're doing.
You called me a dictator? I thought I was the optimist. You're right. Dictators are awesome.
Dictators are not awesome?
Okay. I'm not saying dictators are awesome. Please, I can see that getting clipped all over the place. All right.
Clipped. If we had a following, let's get more followers first before we start getting clipped.
All right. Like and subscribe. Hit that, smash that like button. Hit the subscribe and hit the...
tap it.
Hit the, what do you call it? Oh, the bell for the notification.
Yeah, if you're going to do that.
Even if you don't, we'll still like you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty live and let live around here.
Still, we love the comments.
I know. How about some comments?
Lots of great comments, too.
Yeah, that one was like a freaking book. It was like a novel. It's fantastic. Love it. So be sure you comment. I totally forgot what we were talking about. Oh, dictators.
Yeah.
Right. Clarification on the dictator point. I'm not saying I love dictators. I'm simply saying that if we had a morally sound of mind, sound of body, sound of soul person that could actually make good calls, that in some cases, not always, but in some cases, The dictator avenue would be far easier to take. If I know you're going to tell me I'm a sweet summer child and it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist because there's a reason why the saying is absolute power corrupts absolutely. You give somebody absolute power and they will abuse it in some way, shape, or form.
Well, I feel like I'm the exception then.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Okay,
in all instances it's ever been tried.
Okay, but you don't give them absolute power over everything. But I'm just saying, like, there are definitely times where you just go, okay, do it this way. And then there's like the committee meetings and this and that, and it gets shot down. But in fact, it was the better way to do it. So, sometimes in certain situations, I can see where that might be a benefit. That's all I'm saying.
Right. There's a reason why checks and balances exist.
Okay, but what we have now is not checks and balances. What we have right now is just a bunch of fucking committees with overpaid people that go on vacation a lot.
You said children wrong. It's a bunch of children who sit around and bicker at each other, and then they all go on vacation, and then they come back, and then they bicker some more.
And they get paid for all of it until they die. They all slap
each other and play fight, and then they go drink beers with each other. Done. Because they're all drinking beers at the end of the day. Once the cameras are off, they're all out at the bar.
It is not beer that they are drinking. And the other things they're doing, Lord knows. I don't want to know about it. Here's what I think. I think they should be drug tested monthly. I think that should be a requirement. That's a great idea that I just came up with. All people in political office need to be drug tested on a monthly basis, not scheduled, a random drug test once a month. You fail, you're out. Period. Everybody, all people that get a government paycheck of any kind.
I'm okay with that too.
Done. Look at that. We solved a problem.
Worked on the base as a civilian for what?
Passed many drug tests, did you?
15 years. I passed all mine, and I can guarantee you 90% of the rest of the base would not pass a random drug screening.
There you go.
Which is why my number came up a lot, and theirs did.
There you go. See? I think that's a perfect solution. I'm so glad that we got that out. All right, well.
Solving the world's problems one thing at a time.
One at a time. One at a time. There's so many to get to, let me tell you. I don't even think we can cover it all in 52 episodes, but we'll try.
Well, no, they'll come up with more shit.
What is this, episode 3 or 4? We're going to start numbering the episodes, just so you know.
She might. I'm going to forget.
He doesn't remember anything. And not only that, I'm in charge of the upload. So it's on me, man. I got you.
And the naming of them. And
everything. I do it all.
Yeah. She's awesome.
Oh, he's just trying to butter me up.
Yeah, well,
Don't worry. We can watch whatever show you want.
Spider-Man.
Yay. All right.
Well, now it's going to get taken down because of Spider-Man.
Oh, God.
Somebody
bleep it out. We meant watching spiders in the yard. I don't know. Nobody's going to care about that. Everything's too sensitive these days. Point being, we're going to go watch a show with the rest of our Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed it, though. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week. Try to hang in there. Don't argue. It's not worth the argument. Well, I'm not going to say don't argue. Don't do anything violent.
And don't let it rule your life.
Just have a discussion. If they disagree and cannot be swayed, just say, live and let live, man. It is not the end of anybody's world.
Change the topic.
Maybe one day it'll get through, maybe not. It's okay either way. Having a good discussion is fantastic. Mike and I, we discuss all the time.
And I tell her she's right. All the time.
He's a lying liar. He calls me a sweet summer child all the time and tells me I'm an idiot and I don't know and it's never going to happen and how can I live in such a fairy foo-foo world or whatever. But
I would never.
He would say exactly that. Don't let him fool you. All right, baby.
Those words might have come out of my mouth just
1,000 times.
Earlier today.
Yeah, right. 1,000 times earlier today. That's what he meant.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe. Allegedly. And the dictatorship's back.
Okay, so you guys have a great Sunday, have a great week, and we will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Latchkey Lobby.
Bye, guys.